Hi, good morning. This is Kim.
This is Andy.
Okay, we're going to do this better. Okay, there you go. That's better. Okay, and we're going to read to you from the Urantia, but first I got Light the Flame by Andrew Harvey. Today's an interesting one. I had no idea where this comes from. Andrew Harvey, I think, he's very resourceful, eclectic guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this says, this is an alchemist prayer of sacred marriage. An alchemist prayer of sacred marriage.
Okay.
Okay.
Lay it on me.
O moon, folded in my sweet embrace, be you as strong as I, as fair of face. O sun, brightest of all lights known to men, may you desire me as the cock the hen.
Okay.
Okay, well, I don't know, like what embraces the moon? Folded in my sweet embrace. So I don't know, I'm thinking of space in general.
Mm-hmm.
Be you strong as I and as fair of face. Or is this God talking to the sun and moon? Or is this the sun and moon getting married? But it's like he's talking to the moon, and then the sun. He tells the sun, may you desire me. Any thoughts?
Yeah, it sounds like God talking.
Sounds like God's talking to the sun and moon. It's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, kind of mystical, ethereal. I don't know. Okay. Now we're going to look at the Urantia book.
Where are we?
Here on the personalities of the infinite spirit, and we're at the point of we're going to list all of the different beings, see, of this infinite spirit. So, and it says in the introduction yesterday that this is by no means a complete list.
Wow.
Okay. So this is big. It's big. But give you an idea of the variety in heaven and earth and in the grand universe. So yeah, I marvel sometimes at the people who think that, well, the singularity, the one unity that has no differentiation, or they feel like in heaven there'll be no differentiation. There are people that, in the Course of Miracles, kind of talks about that there's no differentiation. And I think that's just impoverished. Don't you feel that?
I think so. This adds richness and complexity.
I know,
and spiritual journey.
Yeah, and I want that. I want that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Okay, section 1 of paper 30, the Paradise Classification of Living Beings. Okay. Living beings are classified on Paradise in accordance with inherent and attained relationship to the Paradise deities. During the grand gatherings of the central and super universes, those present are often grouped in accordance with origin. Those of triune origin or of Trinity attainment, those of dual origin, and those of single origin. Okay, that makes sense, right? Okay. It is difficult to interpret the Paradise classification of living beings to the mortal mind, but we are authorized to present the following. Okay, so it's difficult. 1, the triune origin beings. Okay, beings created by all 3 Paradise deities, either as such or as the Trinity, together with the Trinitized core, which designation refers to all groups of trinitized beings, revealed and unrevealed. Okay.
Mhm.
A, the supreme spirits. 1, the 7 master spirits. 2, the 7 supreme executives. 3, the 7 orders of reflective spirits. Okay.
Mhm.
B, the stationary sons of the Trinity. 1, trinitized secrets of supremacy. 2, eternals of days. 3, the ancients of days. 4, the perfections of days. 5, the recents of days. 6, the unions of days. 7, faithfuls of days. 8, perfecters of wisdom. 9, divine counselors. And 10, the universal censors.
Haven't some of those appeared in the Bible, like divine counselor?
You know what? I don't know that much about the Bible.
Divine counselor seems like a biblical reference. Interesting.
It's possible.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll do one more and then you go, okay?
Mhm.
Okay, and then there's C, the Trinity origin and trinitized beings. 1, the Trinity teacher son. We'll do that later. 2, the inspired Trinity spirits. 3, the Havona natives. 4, the Paradise citizens. 5, unrevealed Trinity origin beings. Keeping secrets up there.
Hmm.
6, unrevealed deity trinitized beings. 7, trinitized sons of attainment. 8, trinitized sons of selection. 9, the trinitized sons of perfection. 10, creature trinitized sons.
Hmm.
Okay?
Okay. That's a lot, I think.
We can keep going. You go?
There's more.
Oh, yeah. I'm up to here.
Okay, dual origin beings.
Okay, so this is the next Roman numeral. So now these are different than the triune origin beings that we talked about. Okay, you got this. So go ahead.
Dual origin beings.
Excuse me.
Those of origin in any two of the paradise deities, or otherwise created by any two beings of direct or indirect descent from the paradise deities. A. The descending orders. 1. Creator sons. 2. Magisterial sons. 3. Bright and morning stars. 4. Father Melchizedeks. 5. The Melchizedeks. 6. The Verandidex. 7. The Lanonidex. 8. Brilliant evening stars. 9. The archangels. 10. Life carriers. 11. Unrevealed universe aids. 12. Unrevealed sons of God. B. The stationary orders. Abundanters.
Abundanters. It's us.
Okay.
No, that's not abundant. We're agandanters.
Agandanters.
What are abundanters?
No. 2. Cessatia. 3.
Univitatia.
4. Spiranga.
Yeah, the Spiranga are interesting. These are interesting here. God, these are beings, they say, that do reincarnate. They say that we do not reincarnate, but these do reincarnate. Interesting. But I think that I don't know. I believe in reincarnation still. I think that we don't have the correct conceptualization of what it means to be reincarnate, but what that means. Okay, go ahead.
5. Unrevealed dual origin beings. Okay. C. The ascending orders. 1. Adjuster fused mortals.
That's us now.
sun-fused mortals, S-O-N, fused mortals, spirit-fused mortals,
Mm-hmm.
translated midwayers, unrevealed ascenders. Okay, so category 3, single origin beings, those of origin in any one of the paradise beings or otherwise created by any one being of direct or indirect descent from the paradise beings. A. The Supreme Spirits. 1. Gravity messengers. 2. The seven spirits of the Havona circuits. 3. The 12-fold adjutants of the Havona circuits. 4. The reflective image aids. 5. Universe Mother spirits. 6. The sevenfold adjutant mind spirits. 7. Unrevealed deity origin beings. B. The ascending orders. Personalized adjusters. 2. Ascending material sons. 3. Evolutionary seraphim. 4. Evolutionary cherubim. 5. Unrevealed ascenders. That's kind of a catch-all category.
Well, I guess.
C. The family of the infinite spirit. 1. Solitary messengers. 2. Universe circuit supervisors. 3. Census directors. 4. Personal aides of the infinite spirit. 5. Associate inspectors. 6. Assigned sentinels. 7. Graduate guides. 8. Havona servitals. 9. Universal conciliators. 10. Urantia companions. 11. Supernaphim. 12.
Secanophim.
Secanophim.
Those are the angels. Those angels.
13. Tertiaphim. 14. Omniaphim. 15. Seraphim. 16. Cherubim and Cenobim. 17. Unrevealed spirit origin beings. 18. The seven supreme power directors. 19. The supreme power directors. 20. The master physical controllers. 21. The Morantia power supervisors. And then category 4, eventuated transcendental beings.
Should I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know what? I just want to go back to here. So we are under ascending orders, adjuster fused mortals, sun fused mortals, la da 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 da. Okay, so and we're under dual origin beings. So we have our origin in two parts of deity. So that makes me wonder, okay, so what are our two parts of deity that we come from?
Father.
Yeah. Well, I think you know what I think it must be? I think it must be okay, because we have adjusters, thought adjusters. If we choose to fuse with our thought adjusters, then we're father, son, because we're made because the creator son made us, right? Created us. He created everything, right? Creator son.
Right.
So I think it's son and then whatever we fuse with. So there can be son, father, and adjuster fused mortals. Or there could be, but if it's sun fused mortals, then it's just sun. Or 3, they're spirit fused mortals, or maybe it's just son father. Yeah, that's yeah. What I don't know. Yeah. So there's a lot of things here that just aren't really explicit. I mean, there's so much that's hinted at, but it's not really explicit. You know, it tells
a lot of study.
So what are the two? You know. Sun fused mortals. And what is that? I think I don't know. Yeah, we have to just keep going on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 4, this is Roman numeral 4, the eventuated transcendental beings. There is to be found on paradise a vast host of transcendental beings whose origin is not ordinarily disclosed to the universes of time and space until they are settled in light and life. These transcendentalers are neither creators nor creatures. Okay, well, what else is there? Yeah. They are the eventuated children of divinity, ultimacy, and eternity. These eventuators are neither finite nor infinite. They are absonite, and absonity is neither infinity nor absoluteness. So this is where I'm thinking must be like the personalization of an idea,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
These uncreated non-creators are ever loyal to the paradise trinity and obedient to the ultimate. They are existent on four ultimate levels of personality activity and are functional on the seven levels of the absonite in 12 grand divisions consisting of 1,000 major working groups of seven classes, right, of seven classes each. These eventuated beings include the following orders. 1. The architects of the master universe. 2. Transcendental recorders. 3. Other transcendentalers. 4. Primary eventuated master force organizers. Amy and I read about those. And 5. Associate transcendental master force organizers. So I don't think any idea qualifies to be this transcendentalized. I think it's got to be the best idea or something like that. So it's got to be able to beat out other ideas or something.
Okay.
That's that idea war, that war on the level of ultimacy.
Right.
That's just a chemism. Okay, I got to qualify this. This is my best attempt to meet this book, and try to interpret it and how I can best understand it. I don't know. I'm just conjecturing, which I think we have liberty to do, and I think we should do. Which is something that's taboo in mainstream religion. That's why I really don't tolerate mainstream religion. You know what I mean? Because you can't have your own idea about anything unless you're ordained, and even then, okay, anyway, all right.
And yet these ideas are larger than any one interpretation.
Yeah. Well, the idea about the idea, what is the best, going forward, the best idea that we should, so there is such a thing as that. Okay, I think. Okay, God as a super person eventuates. God as a person creates. God as a pre-person fragments. And such an adjuster fragment of himself evolves the spirit soul upon the material and mortal mind in accordance with the free will choosing of the personality which has been bestowed upon such a mortal creature by the parental act of God as a father. Okay, so God is in three phases, like the fragmented, the personal, and the super personal. Can't pin him down. Can't pin God down. Can't pin her down either. Okay, 5. Fragmented entities of deity. This is Roman numeral 5. So these are the fragmented entities of deity. This order of living existence originating in the Universal Father is best typified by the thought adjusters, though these entities are by no means the only fragmentations of the pre-personal reality of the first source and center. The functions of the other than adjuster fragments are manifold and little known. Yeah. Fusion with an adjuster or other than fragment or other such fragment constitutes the creature as a father fused being. Okay. So we're talking about thought adjusters primarily, I think, in this section. The fragmentations of the pre-mind spirit of the third source and center, though hardly comparable to father fragments, should be here recorded. Father fragments should be such entities differ greatly from adjusters. They do not as such dwell on Spiritington, nor do they such nor do they as such traverse the mind gravity circuits, neither do they indwell mortal creatures during the life in the flesh. They are not pre-personal in the sense that the adjusters are, but such fragments of pre-mind spirit are bestowed upon certain of the surviving mortals, and fusion therewith constitutes them spirit-fused mortals in contradistinction to adjuster-fused mortals. Still more difficult of description is the individualized spirit of a creator's son, a union with which constitutes the creature a sun-fused mortal. And there are still other fragmentations of deity. So this is not an exhaustive list. And that's really hard to understand because it says the sun, the eternal sun, doesn't fragment itself like. So then how does something become sun-fused?
By joining with, not being fragmented.
Something. Okay, that's profound what you said. Okay. Okay. Do you want to keep going? Do you want to do this part?
Okay.
Okay, so this is Roman numeral 6. The superpersonal beings.
The superpersonal beings. There is a vast host of other than personal beings of divine origin and of manifold service in the universe of universes. Certain of these beings are resident on the paradise worlds of the sun. Others, like the superpersonal representatives of the eternal sun, are encountered elsewhere. They are for the most part unmentioned in these narratives, and it would be quite futile to attempt their description to personal creatures.
Right. So they're evolved beyond having a personality.
All right. 7. Unclassified and unrevealed orders. During the present universe age, it would not be possible to place all beings, personal or otherwise, within classifications pertaining to the present universe age, nor have all such categories been revealed in these narratives. Hence, numerous orders have been omitted from these lists. Consider the following: the consummator of universe destiny, the qualified vicegerents of the ultimate, the unqualified supervisors of the supreme, the unrevealed creative agencies of the ancients of days, Magiston of paradise.
Well, he's a special person. Okay.
The unnamed reflectivator liaisons on Magiston.
Of Magiston. Mm-hmm.
The mid-Sinite orders of the local universes.
Okay, so these are like categories of beings that don't really fit into other things.
No special significance need attach to the listing of these orders together, except that none of them appear in the paradise classifications as revealed herein. These are the unclassified few. You have yet to learn of the unrevealed many.
Yeah, so like this is not something that humans wrote, because this is not how humans would do it, because this is too messy, and leaves so many strings, that are, just not defined. So our tendency as humans, we're not going to show you this unless we can completely fill it out, because that's what's satisfying to our minds. Right?
Right.
Okay, so this is not human created. Yeah.
There are spirits, spirit entities, spirit presences, personal spirits, pre-personal spirits, superpersonal spirits, spirit existences, spirit personalities, but neither mortal language nor mortal intellect are adequate. We may, however, state that there are no personalities of pure mind. No entity has personality unless he is endowed with it by God, who is spirit. Any mind entity that is not associated with either spiritual or physical energy He's not a personality.
Right. Okay, so in order to be a personality, you have to be associated with spiritual or physical energy. Okay.
In the same sense that there are spirit personalities who have mind, there are mind personalities who have spirit. Magiston and his associates are fairly good illustrations of mind-dominated beings, but there are better illustrations of this type of personality unknown to you. There are even whole unrevealed orders of such mind personalities, but they are always spirit associated. Certain other unrevealed creatures are what might be termed mindal and physical energy personalities. This type of being is unresponsive to spirit gravity, but is nonetheless a true personality, is within the Father's circuit.
But they're non-responsive to spirit gravity.
These papers cannot even begin to exhaust the story of the living creatures, creators, eventuators, and still otherwise existent beings who live and worship and serve in the swarming universes of time and in the central universe of eternity. You mortals are persons, hence we can describe beings who are personalized, but how could an absentized being ever be explained to you? Well, that's a question.
Wow. Okay. Fascinating world that we are inheriting.
It's beyond comprehension.
Beyond, yeah.
Wow.
That just trips me up totally.
I feel like I'm on ice skates for the first time.
Isn't it?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. I love that kind of stuff though.
Well, it's good that it's challenging out there and that it's bigger than we thought.
It's bigger than we thought. Because, yeah, I like that. I appreciate it. Okay. I think we're really busy today.
Very busy today.
Okay. We're going to go do stuff. Okay. I love you very much.
Have a great day.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.